Welcome. You tuned in to this edition of Homage Speaks, where when homage is due, homage is paid. And right now, we got to talk about one of, if not the greatest debates in the history of football right now, and that's the great Tom Brady versus the great Drew Brees. Let's put it in its proper perspective, please. Drew Brees is very underappreciated nationally. Maybe it's because all he wants to do is play football. He isn't an attention seeker. He isn't a guy who's married or dated a celebrity. He doesn't pretend to be Superman. He doesn't have a cool nickname like the Sheriff or Psycho Tom. All he does is love his family, put the team above themselves, and go out there and play the game the right way. To some, he's just squeaky clean. He's boring. Nobody want to watch number 9, but I'm here to tell you that he is the most consistent and proficient quarterback to ever play the position. Now, make no mistake about it. New Orleans is a big-time city, but it's a small NFL market, and that's why he don't get his just due. He is on first ballot Hall of Fame status, has a larger-than-life personality in the city of New Orleans. But outside of that, nobody really understands the greatness of Drew Brees. But let D. Burch try to put it in its proper perspective right now. In the second wave of generational passing legends, we know the first. The Joe Montanas, the Steve Youngs, the Warren Moves, the Troy Aikmans, the Jim Kellys, the Dan Marinos, the John Elways. Those guys were simply amazing. Drew Brees has become the greatest thrower of the football of his generation and possibly of all time. We're talking about number 9 here. Drew Brees is not the conventional quarterback, 6'3", cannon arm, big guy with the big stick. No, sir. Despite leading his high school team to a state championship, that's nothing. Despite throwing for 11,000 yards at Purdue, 90 touchdowns, we'll draft you second. Despite being a Pro Bowl quarterback in the NFL, we'll let you go. They picked Dante Culpepper over number 9, but yet he still stands alone as the most prolific passer in the game, and arguably the game has ever seen. But some still tell me that Tom Brady is better than him. Let's do it right. The Tom Brady GOAT argument, in my opinion, should be that Tom Brady has become an elite quarterback in his game when no one, even all of his fans, believed that he was going to be the top quarterback in the history of the sport. None of y'all was Tom Brady fans before Tom Brady did what he did on the football field. Where were your eyes then? Did you see this when he was at Michigan? 9 times out of 10, you did not. Let's tell the truth here. You don't understand that Tom Brady is a master of the quarterback position. But just like any other master, it's more than one master to the craft. Tom Brady has created a way to manipulate the defenses by his film study and his preparation. That's great. He is to be commended for that. This guy is willing to throw with anticipation and accuracy inside the pocket. That is how Tom Brady shreds defenses, and he's done that for year after year after year. You can look at the model of how to play the quarterback position if you go watch the film on Tom Brady. But what if I was to tell you that it's a quarterback who does the exact same thing at a more consistent and proficient rate? Get your pen ready, because I'm about to run some statistical data for you, and then I'm going to bring it right back by the analytical facts. All right? Let's do work. As of today, Drew Brees is the NFL all-time leader in yards, completion percentage at 67.1, and closing in on the all-time record as he just surpassed Brett Favre. Tom Brady going to be right behind him. This is how good Tom Brady and Drew Brees really are. But let's tell the whole story. Drew Brees holds so many NFL records, I'm going to give you most of them right now. Most seasons leading the NFL yards and passes. Most career 400-yard passing games. Most career 300-yard passing game. Most completions in the season. Best completion percentage in a single season. He got 5 of those. Out of the top 7, he's in there 5 times. Make no mistake about it. Model of consistency. Most 5,000-yard passing season. Most seasons leading the league in passing. Most consecutive 4,000-yard seasons. Most consecutive games with 20 completions or more. 57 straight games he completed 20 or more passes. Most completions in a playoff run without an interception. Consecutive seasons with at least 30 touchdown passes. Most games with a 105, 110, 115 passer rating. We talking about number 9. Most games with 30 completions. Most 5 touchdown games. Most games with 300 yards and no interceptions. Most games with 400 yards and 0 interceptions. In 14 years, Drew Brees is the only quarterback to lead the league in the 4 major statistical categories that we judge quarterbacks by, which are yards, completion percentage, QBR, and touchdowns. The 1 year he didn't do that, which was the 6th year all time, he threw for 5,100 yards. Tom Brady has 10 seasons, 10 out of the 18 that he's gave us, greatness, which he has failed to lead the league in any of those categories. Peyton Manning failed to do that 9 times. But we talking about number 9, who has did it 14 times. And the guy's never won an MVP. I know you're coming to it. He has never won an MVP, but let's be clear here. Since when has the NFL MVP went to the best player in the league? We know that's not how it gets done. Usually it goes to the best player on the best team who has the best record. That's how they do it. But I like to get deeper. Championships are a team award. Am I right or wrong? We all know I'm correct. This is the greatest team sport to ever be assembled. The GOAT is not defined by how many championships you win, because that's a testament to your entire team. Part of the 7 C's of championships explains how complementary roles, clear communication, constructive conflict, cohesion, and my favorite, credible coaching goes into creating a championship level team. And no coach in the history of the sport has ever been able to captivate that lightning in a bottle better than Bill Belichick. It is called the Patriot way for a reason. Since some selective people love to do that, let's break it down and put it in its proper perspective without belittling the accomplishments of any quarterback that's not named number 9. I hope y'all ready for this, because this is amazing. Joe Montana, 10 years in the 49ers, 9 top 10 defense. Goodness gracious. Aaron Rodgers, the one time Aaron Rodgers got the Super Bowl, the one time he won the Super Bowl, he had a top 5 defense. Matter of fact, they were number 2. Tom Brady has had the luxury of being an all-time great quarterback with an all-time great coach that is not an offensive coach. Coach Belichick helps him be great, not necessarily on the offensive side of the ball. This is unique here now. This is not usually how this goes. Usually you have an offensive mind and you run it with the offensive quarterback. Sean Payton, Drew Brees, Bill Walsh, Joe Montana, Steve Young. We know how this thing goes. The Patriots have never had a below top 20 scoring defense since Bill Belichick has been the coach and Tom Brady has been in uniform. Let me let you sink that in. So they have had 11 top 10 scoring defenses in 18 years. The Patriots also play in what I believe is the worst football division in the history of football. That division, the AFC North, is completely, the AFC East is completely trash. We already know what time it is. Let me put it in its proper perspective if you think I'm lying. The Patriots have won the division 11 out of the last 12 years, and they are working on number 13 right now. Tom Brady is able to build the lead, and Bill Belichick protect the lead. And those nights where Tom can't get it going, Tom Brady can't get it going. He gets multiple opportunities to figure out what goes on a consistent basis, not like last weekend. I think Mike Vrabel and a lot of those guys who were Patriots, they know the Patriot way, they know the system, they know the plays, and they was able to put a game plan together to shut that down. That game right there, that's not what the Patriots normally look like. I know what that was. Let's put that in its proper perspective. But Tom Brady, by what Bill Belichick is able to do by playing the bend, don't break, you can get all the yards you want, but you're not getting no points. We're going to give our guy multiple possessions, and then that's what Tom is able to do what he do. Since Drew Brees has been in New Orleans, he has had a top 10 scoring defense 3 times. 3 times. When number 9 won the Super Bowl and led the Saints to the Super Bowl, the defense was ranked number 20. Only team that has won a Super Bowl with a worse ranked defense is 2011 New York Giants against Tom Brady. They're the only people. So make no mistake about it. I know we be on Eli Manning real tough. The first team was defensive right, but that second team, Eli Manning was playing some ball. Drew Brees also playing the division right now. Well, he in the division with 2 MVPs in Cam Newton and Matt Ryan, who's playing phenomenal right away, completing 71% of his passing. Just amazing. Only Drew Brees is better at 77%. But he's got 2 MVPs in his position, and he better than both of them. Drew Brees has never played the quarterback position with Hall of Fame caliber players like Randy Moss, Rob Gronkowski, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, Adrian James, Marshall Faulk. He don't know what those guys look like. He never seen them. You can make one argument right now that Michael Thomas is the best football player number 9 has ever played with, and he's at the end of his career. That was the first Pro Bowl receiver to make the Pro Bowl out of New Orleans in a long time. Drew Brees, that's all he's doing this year. He ain't doing that major. Leading the league in QBR, game-winning drives, passer rating, touchdown interception ratio, all while Pat Mahomes is lighting the league on fire. Drew Brees is the best pure passer the game has ever seen. He will go down as not being the most mobile, even though his pocket presence in the pocket is of legendary proportions. Tom, Peyton, Drew. That's who in the pocket. They can kill you in there all game long. Aaron Rodgers to display with his knee injury that he can get it done, but he has not been able to do it at the level of these guys. Aaron Rodgers, his greatest thing is when the play is off schedule. That's when he elevates himself into greatest of all time status. Tom Brady is a phenomenal player. I don't want to take anything away from him, but Drew Brees' accuracy is surgical. His accuracy is revolutionary. What Sean Payton is able to do year in and year out is a testament to what Drew Brees can do on the football field. The plays that Sean Payton can design is only being called because of what number 9 can do. He will go down as the greatest player to ever play the position due to the consistencies, due to the consistency in which he plays the position. His consistency and accuracy has revolutionized the passing game and has become an extension of his excellence, which has gone unnoticed. It go unnoticed because it's not boom, loud like Pat Mahomes, but it's a routine. It's routine like your postman coming every time, same day, same back channel. Drew Brees has made this the consistent play at the quarterback position routine. This is what he do as a routine. Night in, night out, this is what you're going to get, period. Now it's time. Drew Brees, you got the gun now. You have the best team. Your team is able to get this thing done. What you have to do is display some of the things that Tom Brady has displayed. When Tom Brady do got the gun, he ain't afraid to shoot it. You got to go get it done. People are going to want to run to the team awards. You got to get you another one for them to really appreciate the greatness of how you play the position. They're not going to look at when you go coach a kid and you're going to say, I want you to play the position this way. They're not going to see when offenses come to town and they're telling you you need to be accurate and pinpoint accuracy like Drew Brees. Now, Tom Brady, he's great. He's accurate. He ain't pinpoint accurate. Make no mistake about it. Tom Brady, great quarterback. Drew Brees, I'm trying to tell y'all, do not wait till the masses get a hold of this and Drew Brees win, and then they're gonna have to put him up there with the GOATs and with the greatest. I'm trying to tell you now. I'm trying to save you some time because, on contrary to popular belief, everybody think Michael Jordan became the GOAT when he won 6 championships. No, sir. In 1984, when he was going up against Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, Larry Bird, Alex English, in closed gyms, no cameras, no media, no nothing. They all knew the truth. Number 9, after the shoulder surgery, he's surgical out there. But make sure you understand, when you talk Tom Brady and you talk the New England Patriots, you tell the whole story. And when you talk Drew Brees, you make sure that you tell the entire story. The man has had a below 20 defense most of his career. He's only had a top 10 defense 3 times. He's been in the league 18 years. 15 years, the defense has been below 20, and you're asking him to go out there and win games, but you ain't asked Tom Brady to do that one time. But this guy plays the position better than Drew Brees. I just can't see it. Maybe you can. Maybe you want somebody to tell you, because I'm waiting on you to show me how, when we drop back the pass, somebody processes information and delivers the football more efficiently and more accurately than number 9. And with that being said, when homage is due, homage is paid. And y'all just missed a great addition of Homage Speaks.